welcome to my channel, Wheel of Fortune Tarot. My name is Nia and today's video is about secrets your deceased loved one took to the grave but wants to reveal to you now. So I'm not forcing them. I'm also not channeling any third parties in order to get to the truth. It's really your loved one wanting to come clean, wanting to bring you clarity. And that's probably why I was drawn to pick only clear stones today. Okay, so please know that. It's important to respect, especially the dead. I would never ask anything that your deceased loved one would not be comfortable about. So yeah, I have 3 groups for you to choose from, as you can see. For group number 1, we have the 3 clear glass stones. For group number 2, this gorgeous clear opal. And for group number 3, this tinted triangular opal. Still has some opal specks in it. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. But yeah, these are the 3 stones. All you need to do now, as always, is to focus on your deceased loved one. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, then just see which one of the 3 stones calls your attention the most. Let your intuition decide, do not overthink it, and then have a look in the description box down below where you will find the timestamps for each individual group, so I will see you there. Hi everyone who picked the 3 glass stones. This is your reading. If you would like for me to channel your deceased loved one in a personal reading, or if you'd like to ask anything else, info is in the description box down below. But now let's get on with today's reading for the collective. I have many tarot cards for you and some oracle and written messages cards. But yeah, your deceased loved one is represented by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You are represented by the 7 of Pentacles. I get that for most of you, you will be family. And what do they want to reveal to you? We have the King of Swords in reverse. This is interesting. We also have the Chariot in reverse. We have the 3 of Cups in reverse. They're revealing a third-party situation to you. And we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, so in tarot, the 7 of Swords is the typical card of keeping information from someone. So really, this is probably something you do not know about. You haven't until now. Okay. And again, it's not a gender-specific reading. I do feel, though, that for the majority among you, your deceased loved one will actually be your mother or a mother figure, a female caring figure. If that doesn't resonate, then it's just someone who was very nurturing in your relationship. You definitely had a very significant relationship. You're both Pentacles cards, and they probably were there for you a lot. They gave something to you, something in the physical, something material, or just support, you know. And with that being in the reverse here, they feel like they did not do the best job in your connection. They did not nurture you enough. They did not provide for you the way you would have deserved to, and the way they wanted to provide for you. Now, depending on your personal situation, this could mean a lot of things, okay? But they wanted to give more to you, but they couldn't. You being the 7 of Pentacles, this could mean that they left you behind, just wondering about this situation. Like you're kind of left hanging in the wind, or left just with so many questions as to what your deceased loved one hid from you. You're really eager to find out what was happening here, and you will, okay? And it might be of more significance that you are aware of right now. This could be quite a big thing. And I really do think that for most of you, you will be their child, okay? But again, it's a reading for the collective, so it doesn't have to resonate with all of you, but you're kind of in that relationship where they had more of a, I don't want to say higher position, but they did something for you and you were on the receiving end, you know, like mother and child, something like that. Okay. Here, with this King of Swords in the reverse, it could very well be that this is about your father. You might have not known about this father, but we have a king here, so this will be her counterpart, or your loved one's counterpart if it's not a female figure. But I really do feel that for most of you, this will be your parents. And it could be the case that you don't know who your father is, but your mother knows. If this is not about mother and child, then there is a person, a not so nice person, that they kept you from, or they kept information about this person from you. And why it looks like, especially with the Chariot in reverse, they were, or they are, if they're still around, a very controlling, very manipulative, potentially abusive person, maybe even aggressive, and your loved one wanted to protect you from them. That's why they kept them a secret or kept them very, very far away from you. We have this Three of Cups card in the reverse, and that really means that there is this third-party influence, but a negative one, that you probably did not know about at all. And the decision not to inform you about this third-party situation, about this negative person, was a conscious one, okay? It was very well thought through, and it was at times maybe difficult to keep this information from you, and possibly there were lies involved, but they do regret this in the sense that they would have liked to be honest to you, and they felt like your loved one on their own, they were not enough. You would have needed this third person in your life, but they just could not let this person get in touch with you because they were so bad, okay? Depending on your personal situation, this could have been a horrible person, very abusive, just taking advantage of their power in the worst way possible. And it could be that also physical distance was involved, that they were very, very far away, which maybe your loved one chose to go very far away from this person to protect you, okay? Or it was emotional distance, but yeah, strong signs that this person was not good for you, and you might have been completely unaware about them. Okay, now what else do we have? We have my German Oracle card, dancing on one leg. The act of balance, finding balance. I really feel like there are many single mothers trying to come through today to connect with their children. Single mothers, they kept this bad person away from you, or maybe you knew about this person but they did not tell you about how bad they really were to protect you. Again, if it's not your mother and this is not your father, it's just, yeah, a loved one here. You're asking about who kept this third-party situation a secret, or made sure that you are separated to protect you. But it was very hard for your loved one, and that's why they want to release this heavy burden they had been carrying on their shoulders even to the afterlife, because yeah, they need to come clean with it. But they had to do something like all alone. It was completely up to them to look after you or to be there for you. They would have loved to have this counterpart, but they were not a good person. Okay, so what else do we have? We have yes. Just say yes. I mean, I think this just means that they really want you to know the truth, to accept the truth, acknowledge it. But look how there are 3 people on there again. This kind of reminds me of this 3 of Cups card, okay? So again, they're just saying there was this third-party situation. What else do we have? Awakening. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yeah, they want to wake you up to this truth that you have not known about until today. And they want you to face it, to look at it, to integrate it as a part of your life and your karmic journey, your spiritual lessons. And the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? I mean, the crumbling is probably refers to this lie they might have presented to you during their lifetime, a false reality to protect you. But now this tower is crumbling because it was not built on a solid foundation. Okay, and this awakening might be quite tough for you, but it was for the better of you, is what they're saying. It will get better. Okay, so you might have been struggling, or this might be a little bit of a shock to you right now, and they're saying it will be okay, don't worry too much. And they're saying, we will always reunite after separation, we are soulmates. Okay, so they really feel so much love and so much care for you, and they're telling you death is not the end to it, okay? You will meet again in the afterlife, you will be reborn and get another chance to live a happy life and to, tackle new karmic lessons. And this situation that they revealed to you now was just part of your karma. It was a lesson that you needed to go through in order to grow and become stronger. All right, so yeah, I really hope this made sense to you. I really hope it resonated. If it did, then please give this video a thumbs up. Give me some feedback in the comments. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Take good care, and I really hope that I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Hi everyone who chose the Clear Opal. This is your reading. If you would like to meet to channel your deceased loved one in a personal reading or ask about anything else, info is in the description box down below if you're interested. But for now, let's get on with today's reading. I have many tarot cards for you and some oracle and written messages cards as well. So your deceased loved one is represented by the 2 of Swords in reverse. You are represented by the World in reverse. What do we want to reveal to you? We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. The 6 of Cups in reverse. The 5 of Wands in reverse. And Death in reverse. Okay, look, all the cards are in the reverse. So this is a tough topic here, a tough truth that's coming out, and your loved one has been struggling with this a lot, okay? They cannot find peace here until they have told you about this situation. I'm going to get into that in a second, but now let's talk about your loved one for a bit here. The 2 of Swords in reverse means that they probably made the wrong decision in their past. There was something where they were really torn, and it was just clouding their clear judgment. There was such a strong burden weighing them down that they were not able to make the right decision. Maybe for some of you, they had to choose between two options, quite possibly, and they feel like they chose the wrong option. And you being the World in reverse means that this is a major arcana card, so this is quite big for you. You have been feeling incomplete with regards to this situation, whether you know it or not. This is a piece of the puzzle that's missing in order for you to be complete. It also means that this situation is part of your karmic lesson, of your spiritual journey in this lifetime. It's something that you need to integrate, something that you need to learn from and grow from, and you will become so much stronger and wiser when you go through difficult situations. And this is definitely something that has been affecting you and will affect you, whether you know it right now or not. And it's because of this situation your loved one made. And here again with this 5 of Cups card in the reverse, it's something that they still are feeling so shattered about. Like, they are shattered that they made this wrong decision, and they wish they did, and they wish they decided for the other option. It's left them feeling so disappointed, and it was a big, big loss for them. They feel like they failed. Potentially they failed you. With the 6 of Cups card in the reverse, depending on your personal situation and on your deceased loved one's personal situation, it can mean different things. It could be for some of you that your loved one went through childhood trauma, severe childhood trauma that broke them, and they never told you about it, but it affected them emotionally and mentally, and that resulted in them making the wrong decisions in life. If that doesn't resonate, it could be that children are involved in this. So either you are a child of theirs, they could be your child, or you had children together. And the relationship with these children suffered because of their wrong decision. What this means for all of you, though, is that they still are clinging on to the past. They cannot get over this disappointment from the past and over the fact that they messed up in their mind. And it's causing them so much stress, so much inner turmoil, that it's keeping them from finding peace, from moving on. With the Death card in reverse, they cannot let go of it. They can't go to the afterlife. They can't start a new life or just rest in peace, because this is causing them still so much trouble, so much turmoil, mentally and emotionally, and they really want to share this with you. Now, my German oracle card, look, there's 2 swords again. This says feast, decisions and consequences. Wow. Look, this is almost kind of the same card here. You have the 2 crossed swords. It's about decisions and consequences. It's what I've been talking about all the time. So again, they're telling you the secret they took to the grave with them is about the wrong decision that led to awful consequences. And it's kind of indicated for some of you, because it says feast, that there were so many options available, if that makes sense. There's so many situations or people or things that played a role in it, that they were just so overwhelmed. They did not make the wrong decision because they wanted to cause harm or because they knew exactly what they were doing. No, they made the wrong decision because they were overwhelmed and had clouded judgment. Let's see what else we have we have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. They really are telling you that they want to release this burden. It's been weighing them down. But it's part of their karma, but they're ready to let go of it. And it's very important for you to hear this truth today so that they can find peace. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. I feel like they are calming themselves down and calming you down, saying that everything that happens for a reason. And even if things go wrong, you're still protected. The universe is still there for you. Okay. And we have protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So I think, again, they really want to tell you that they are so ready to let go of this negativity and this heartbreak and this trauma and this turmoil, because they want to find peace. And they know that they can, but they need your forgiveness, I think. So, they need for you to forgive them. And again, they know that the universe forgives them, God forgives them, but in order to be able to move on, they need to know that you are at peace as well. What else do we have? Don't let grief destroy you. So this could be you as well, that you have been shattered and distraught because maybe for some of you, your person made the decision to end their life and they deeply regret it. And they're telling you, don't be sad, we will meet again. Everything that happens for a reason, could be. But if it doesn't resonate, they're just telling you, don't try to not get consumed in sadness. And I'm in a much better place, okay? So if your person had mental issues, I feel like for some of you, you know that they did. They are in a better place now, but still, they need for you to forgive them and to know about this problem so that they can really be at peace. But they are doing better already, better than they were, all right? So yeah, I really hope this resonated and that it made sense. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. Give me some feedback in the comments. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Take good care and I hope I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Hi everyone who chose the Triangular Opal. This is your reading. If you would like for me to channel your deceased loved one in a personal reading, or if you'd like to ask about anything else, info is in the description box down below. But now let's get on with today's reading. Here are your tarot cards, but I also have oracle cards and written messages cards for later on. Now, your deceased loved one is represented by the Princess of Swords. This is not a gender-specific reading, as always, so keep that in mind. You are represented by the Queen of Cups. So yeah, it's not gender-specific, but I do feel like for the vast majority among you, you too will be female. Your deceased loved one could very well be a daughter of yours and you the mother, or you just had a very, very strong bond, between two females. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry. It just means that these cards represent your person's energies. They can be male as well. Now, what do they want to reveal to you today? The World in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. Again, I really, really, really feel like for most of you, you will be females. Just so much female energy. The Three of Swords in reverse. And Death in reverse. Wow. Okay, this is heavy stuff. And to be honest, I didn't want to say it before looking at the cards, but as I was drawing them, there was so much sadness coming from your loved one. So much heaviness. And looking at these cards here, I understand why. But let's talk about them first for a little bit. So it could be that for many of you, this is a daughter you're asking about, or a young female spirit. If not, could still be male, just representing these energies. But yeah, they are very, very curious and very eager to come through with their messages here. They want you to know about this secret. That's very important to them. They have been trying to communicate, and it could be that you have been feeling it. So trust your emotions. You are highly emotional here with the Queen of Cups. If you are a mother of this loved one, then you can just feel when your child is trying to reach you. If you're not a mother or not a female, you have psychic abilities, and they come through in emotions, maybe in dreams. So know that there is a strong bond between the two of you still, and your loved one is trying to reach out, especially today. And it looks like you have been knowing this for quite a while. But you are a very loving and caring person, and your love is still nurturing your loved one. Okay, even though you are in separate dimensions, and it's very important that you continue to love them. They need you, is what I'm hearing. With this World card in the reverse, it looks like your loved one was just done with the world, literally. They did not feel like they belonged. They were very depressed. Their energies were very low. Okay, and you might have not known about this because it could be that they would be very bubbly, very charismatic, very just open and always on the go. But deep down, it was different. They just felt detached. They felt incomplete. They never felt whole. Their soul was hurting a lot. And yeah, it was something they probably did not show to anybody. But you might have been feeling this because you are very intuitive. And I hear with this Queen of Pentacles, again, I feel like most of you will be mothers watching this reading. Okay, but it doesn't have to be that way. If it doesn't resonate, then they want to let you know that even though they might have not shown it, you helped them a lot with their struggles of depression. You gave a lot to them. That's why they're still so attached to you. You were very nurturing, very supportive, very giving, and they're coming through to tell you how much they appreciated that. But no matter how much you would have given them, it would not have been enough, because they were heartbroken. There was something that just, there was so much sorrow in their heart. It could be many different things depending on your personal situation, on their personal situation, but their heart was broken. They were just surrounded in darkness and they did not see a way out. It could be for some of you that something disappointing happened that broke their heart, so to say, that you had no idea about, which made them feel so depressed. But yet they were really struggling. It could be that they were suicidal and you didn't know and nobody knew, or that they just wished to die in order for this pain to stop, because they were going through so much pain and the pain is kind of still there. They just wanted to end the pain, but it felt like it never ended, which why the only way to end it was to die. And this sounds very heavy, this is very heavy stuff, but this is what some of your loved ones are telling me. If they did not commit suicide, then they still felt like they had to leave this world. And sometimes when you are really deeply depressed, or if you don't resolve trauma that you experienced, it could be that your person went through some trauma. If you don't resolve it, then these emotions can manifest in physical illness, okay? And it could very well be that that happened with your person, or they can manifest in any other way, so that this pain can be expressed, for example, an accident or something. And yeah, it could be that you did not know how heartbroken your loved one was. Now, my German oracle card says abundance, overflow. Okay. They want to remind you that even though they went through and still are in so much pain, there is still so much love. There is an abundance of love between the two of you, because you represent this Queen of Cups. You and them, you have a soul contract, and you are still guided and protected, and the universe is sending you love and positivity. So don't be too worried about them, is what they're saying, even though you've just known about this awful secret. There still is a chance for the both of you to be happy, to heal both of your wounds, is what they're trying to say. What else do we have? Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? I told you. Your loved one is telling you, trust your intuition. You are very intuitive. You might have felt this. You might have known about this. And everything that you are kind of assuming right now about your loved one is true. They're telling you, trust your emotions, trust your gut feeling. And also, as I said, they try to communicate with you. So if you feel like they're with you, if they feel like something is a sign or message from them, it's true, trust it. Then we have play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. I feel like that's them wanting to let go of this heartbreak, this darkness, this burden, and be free in the afterlife. And they're telling you they are in a much better place right now after leaving their physical body and all the heaviness and negativity they went through during their lifetime behind. And they're encouraging you to not be too sad, to kind of indulge in this abundance of love and to play, communicate with them. You can still do that. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So yeah, they're telling you they made it, okay? They ended this awful struggle. They passed, they crossed the threshold. They are in the afterlife and they're doing well, okay? So don't be worried about them. I am your guardian angel. Okay, look. They are in the afterlife. They have left behind this pain. And they can find peace, total peace, now once you know about this. And this sadness, I feel like, is lifting right now as I'm talking to you about this. Because initially, I could still feel so much darkness and such a burden. And now that we are kind of discussing this issue here, it feels like it's being lifted and they can let go and they can feel happy and free again. And they're in heaven being your angel. I am protecting you. Wow. This is such a strong message saying that, again, they want to stay in touch. They want to communicate. And not only do they want to communicate, they want to be there and protect you the way you once did when they were still in your life physically. Okay? So, yeah, that's all I have for you. I really hope this resonated. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. Give me some feedback in the comments down below. I'd appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more. Take very good care, and I hope I'll see you again real soon. Bye.